Now available for streaming on Disney+. Wonder Man gives viewers a glimpse into a completely other aspect of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Shang-Chi and Spider-Man. Brand New Day director Destin Daniel Cretton produced the new miniseries, which will be released under the Marvel Spotlight brand. It is more of a character-driven narrative than a high-profile superhero action thriller. The show delves into the unexpected bond between Trevor Slattery, Sir Ben Kingsley, and Simon Williams, Yahya Abdul-Mateen II. Wonder Man is situated in a world of heroes, villains, and powers, but it lacks the superhero hoopla that fans have grown accustomed to from the MCU. Because of Hollywood's Doorman rule, Simon Williams struggles to conceal his own abilities. The Disney Plus series never goes into detail about Simon's origins or how he initially developed his abilities. There are some indications, though, that the MCU version of the character might turn out to be a mutant. In the MCU, is Wonder Man a mutant? Ionic energy manipulation, electromagnetic manipulation, strength, and flight are among Simon Phillips' superpowers when viewers first encounter him in Wonder Man. Because of an event with the Doorman a few years ago, he knows that if the world found out he was a superhero, he would no longer be allowed to work on Hollywood movie sets. So he uses these skills very infrequently. It is implied in flashbacks that Simon has superpowers from an early age and unintentionally used them to start a kitchen fire when he was 13. In a heartfelt discussion with Trevor Slattery, Simon acknowledges that he is unsure of the source of his abilities. His skills were neither the result of a cosmic force or an accident, in contrast to many other superheroes. They appear to have emerged organically. This would suggest that Simon was among the first mutants to appear in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Within the Marvel Universe, mutants are people who possess superpowers due to a mutant gene. Unlike many other heroes and villains, they do not acquire their abilities through cosmic forces, experiments, or accidents. Simon Williams appears to have first become aware of his own abilities around puberty, which is when most mutants discover their powers. The MCU has previously altered a character's origin narrative to make them a mutant. Although Kamala Khan is usually portrayed in the comics as an Inhuman, Iman Vellani's character in the Ms. Marvel Disney Plus series learns that she is a mutant. Simon Williams may be the most recent character to become a mutant in the MCU, along with a number of other characters like Namor the Submariner. What gives Simon Williams his superpowers in the comics? Simon Williams is not a mutant in the comic books. He is regarded as a mutate, just like the majority of Marvel superheroes, meaning that his abilities were obtained by otherworldly forces rather than the mutant gene. Simon Williams led a munitions company that was in close competition with Stark Industries prior to his transformation into Wonder Man. Simon takes part in Heinrich Zemmo's prisoner experiment after being detained for embezzling from the business. Simon Williams becomes a being of ionic energy as a result of Zemmo's experiments, which change his body at the atomic level. He participates in Zemmo's scheme to enter the Avengers as Wonder Man, the new superhero, using these new abilities. Wonder Man eventually realizes his mistakes and transforms into a real superhero. He appears to perish while rescuing the Avengers from Zemmo's scheme. Later on, readers would discover that Wonder Man is capable of self-resurrection, which would make his comeback possible. In the MCU, most of this origin tale isn't true. Wonder Man's later appearances, which depict him as a superpowered movie star, are more heavily referenced in the live-action adaptation. The MCU's willingness to alter significant aspects of Simon Williams's origin narrative raises the possibility that this iteration of the character will eventually be shown to be a mutant. Wonder Man is a fantastic new hero in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but as the franchise prepares for the X-Men, his debut may hint at something much more significant. Simon Williams might be the most recent mutant to appear in the MCU.